People should be allowed to love who they want to love. It's not fair for someone else to tell you that, oh, you can't love them.
That hurts, when people are calling you gay before you even know what you are.
My life changed when I realized that I was not like everyone else. I realized that I was gay. I didn't like girls, like how guys like girls. It really all happened when I was in kindergarten. That's when that's my first memory of really realizing it, because I would see the boys chase the girls around and I was just like, I don't understand why.
I feel like it's one of those things that the signs are all there and it just takes that one day where you're like, oh wait, maybe this means something. In like middle school, you're just like, I remember me being like, okay, I'm gonna really try to like find this girl attractive, like really try any of them, and I just couldn't. I was always on the other side and it was scary, but I just remember like in 7th grade I kind of looked back and I was like, oh, I used to have like race cars and I had Disney princess dolls, and like I guess I should have known.
I doubted myself multiple times throughout the entire thing. I thought maybe I was delusional, I thought it was just a phase, I was just like, oh no, maybe that can't be it. But after really going and like trying not to change myself to be something that I wasn't, it really opened up my eyes more to realize that I am who I am and I'm not gonna change myself.
I remember we used to have a couch right here and I was standing back here, my mom was sitting here, when I finally told her, because that's what you're most nervous for.
I wrote myself a letter and I mailed it to myself in 1997. And just so I would have proof, or people would believe me that I had these feelings and thoughts at such a young age. And I have said letter here. And it is dated April 16th, 1997. And it says, Dear Karen, this note is to let you know that your feelings and intuition is right. You know your son is gay. This is okay, and let's see what life will bring.
So with religion being such like a big part of my family, it was very nerve-wracking to try to tell my parents that I am gay. I went through, it was probably a year of depression. It was hard not to really be yourself. It was hard not to act upon what you wanted to do, hard not to say what you wanted to say. Like, no one deserves to go through that kind of mental pain. It was very hard, up a lot of nights, honestly. It was a lot of tears, but at the end of the day, I got through it. And I went on to the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and no matter how bad that depression honestly got, I knew sometime in the future it was gonna get a lot better, and that time is now.
There was a lot of years in college where I would come back and I'd feel like I have to like not be myself entirely when I came home.
We were just walking through the promenade in Marlton, and he looked like he looks today. No different, no anything. And three guys behind us made a comment. I was devastated, and I never shook so hard in my life. I was so scared.
Everyone is so different, and no one's exactly like someone else, and that's what people don't understand. It's still an issue today because people still look at these gay and lesbians and transgenders as like not even human sometimes.
I've always had a great group of friends to protect me, I guess, from anything, and I feel like, I can stand up for myself.
So I went to a priest who I trusted with this problem because it was after I told my parents, and it was very stressful. So I went to him because I really trusted in him. He said he sees nothing wrong with me being gay. He said the real sin is that if I'm not myself.
I felt so suffocated for most of my life, and as soon as I accepted that, I felt like I could breathe. I've realized now it only benefits you to be yourself. Especially for me, like if I'm auditioning or anything like that, like you just want to see who the person is. You can't put on any kind of a face.
I think any parent should absolutely love their child unconditionally, and nothing has changed between us. I think it's brought us even closer, and my husband feels exactly everything I say. My husband will support me 100%. We both feel the same way. We love him unbelievably. He's made us proud every day of his life. Here I go. And I think that's the whole thing. We're just really, really proud of him.